What's up, YouTubers? It's me, it's Chandria Wilder, coming to you today to give you a little bit of information about what goes on in the day of a staffing agency owner. The early bird gets the worm. I wake up early, get ready. Of course, I have to have my coffee, and I am on the go. I am at my office now, about to unload a couple of things. I've been working from home for the past couple of days, but it's time to get to work. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Right, YouTubers, I've made it inside of my office. I'm just preparing me a little breakfast. It's still early, so I still have time to get me some breakfast. While I'm doing my breakfast, I'm going to write down my to-do list, which is already prepared. I'm just going to go through and check exactly what I'm going to do today and how I plan on doing it per hour. And while I'm doing it, I will be eating, so I still will be being productive, not losing any time. I'm in early today. They said the early bird gets the worm, so while everybody else is coming in, I will be checking out. And this is my wreath for my business. The A stands for accommodate, of course, for my staffing agency. But I'm going to get back with you so you can see exactly what goes on in the life of a staffing agency owner. So let's get right into it, YouTubers. I am back. I have consumed my breakfast. I have written down what I'm going to do for today on my to-do list. But I would also like to share with you all what I do for the week, how my layout is set, and how I manage and run my business without getting my hands pretty dirty, okay? I have systems that are set up in my business, which helps me run my business without me doing too much. So I can do my business at home in a stress-free environment. If I'm sick, I'm still laying in bed, my business is still going to run itself. Everything is based off of what I have set up, systems in place for Accommodate Medical Staffing. So on Mondays, I dedicate every Monday to payroll and finances. That includes collecting timesheets, doing invoices, making bank runs, and balancing those accounts so that those employees can get paid at the end of the week. I will not detour and do anything else beside payroll and finances on Mondays because that's most important to me for my business. I feel like a lot of businesses go out of business because they don't have control of the finances. They don't know what's coming in their business. They don't know what's going out. They don't know when extra money is a profit and when extra money is not a profit. I do have an accountant, but I can guarantee you and tell you now that what goes on in my business, I don't need to be a third party of it. I make sure that I am the number one person and the head of what's going on in my business. So with that being said, before my accountant can send me over any payroll invoice for the week to let me know what's going on with my accounts and how much payroll I need to have available for employees to get paid, I have already done it. I always need to stay 10 steps ahead of everything that's going on in my business. I don't need for it to be chasing me. I like to have it already together. I need to know what's going to happen before it happens. And that's how I run my finances. I need to know what's coming out before it comes out. I am even ahead of my bank with laying out or balancing my account. I'm ahead of my accountant and I'm ahead of my banker. I already know before it gets there. And I think that's what's going to keep me successful. And if you start your staffing agency or whatever business you have, finances is going to be the key. Learn how to create those balance sheets, those spreadsheets for your business so that your business, again, is going to run itself. You have everything ready before it's announced, prepared, or set into place for you. Okay? On Tuesdays, I do my marketing, my cold calls to those facilities. That means that maybe I have to set up a meeting or I may go to a meeting that I have already set up. I do that on Tuesdays. I do my follow-up calls on Tuesday, or I send out my follow-up emails or new emails out on Tuesday. Those are the things that I do. I also set up documents or send off new hire profiles to the facilities. So if I interviewed someone the week before, on Tuesdays is when I will send out their profile. As far as marketing to hire employees, I can do that in my sleep. Facebook is everything. So what I do, I usually just post the job opportunities and that I'm hiring throughout Facebook. And I do that throughout the night while I'm watching TV or just sitting outside watching my kids play. I do that effortless time. So I don't even include that in my schedule. I can get employees anytime. On Wednesday, I prepare documents. Those may be documents for interviews. Those are documents for my ACLS class. Those are documents for my BLS class. I don't pay anyone to create documents for me, okay? I don't pay anyone to do the hiring process for me, so I have to have all that stuff together. So Wednesdays, I prepare documents, hiring package. I make sure that they're stocked up along with my ACLS and BLS classes, because I have to send documents off for those employees to get their cards. I need that paperwork ready and available also. My ACLS and BLS class consists of customer service for me. Even though it's a class for teaching, it's still considered customer service. So I like to have those documents and everything prepared, so there's not a gap, a stop, or minute that goes by without everything being in order. Everything has to be in a timely manner for me. On Thursdays, I do my hiring and interviews for employees. So on Wednesdays, I set that paperwork up, and Thursdays, I go ahead and hire my employees. I send them to get their drug and background screen, make sure they have all the documents that they need. If there's more documents that they need, they have Friday to get it in, okay? And as I said previously, on Tuesday, all those documents are collected and I send their profile off on Tuesday. So I interview them on Thursday, send their documents off on Tuesday. It flows together. If I don't have anybody to hire for that day, what I do is my side project. I'm working on starting my CNA school, so I'm preparing documents for that also for the school. So either I'm studying the CNA process, trying to get these documents, or bringing in the equipment that I need to start my CNA school. So that's what I do on Thursdays. On Fridays, all day Friday, I do my BLS classes. So I do from 10 to 12, and then I take a break, a lunch break, stop, sit down, get me some water, some fresh air, check my emails, and then I go again from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And it takes me about, I won't tell you how long it takes me to do my classes, but customer service is everything, and I like to have everything prepared, and I have those customers, those students in and out when they come to receive services from Accommodate Medical Staffing to get a renewal or a beginner's class. And on Saturdays, I do my staffing classes, my medical staffing classes as a consultant. I like to engage with the individual that is taking the staffing class. I don't, which I could take and put it on a webinar and just send them a webinar, but I don't like to do that. I like to give individuals one-on-one so that they can feel that they're really getting their money's worth. They can ask all the questions that they need to ask, and so that we can build that relationship also. Just that they know that my personality is going to be there for them when they need me, for any questions that they may have once they start working on their business plan and starting their business. Even after they start their business, they know that they can reach out to me. So again, today is Wednesday, so exactly what I'm doing. I stay on track with everything. I'm in the office. I'm preparing those BLS documents for classes on Friday. I have 6 people that I have to do. Once they come in, everything will be prepared and laid out. That's a test, everything. All they have to do is sign in. We get right to it, and I get them in and out. That's how I do any classes and any services that I have going on. I do have someone to hire today because the potential employee can't make it Thursday, so I am able to switch it up and accommodate his needs. So I will be doing an onboarding today for a new hire. I have everything in order. All I have to do is get that employee in. The documents, the paperwork, and everything is ready from last week. So that's something that I have to do today also. And today, I'm not going to do a lot, just those 2 things mainly. But what I have in my head for today that I'm planning for next month, this month is almost over with. Today is the 29th of the month. So I have systems that I work on every month. And next month is going to be the hiring process. It's August, because I feel like the surge is coming. Of course, we know the surge is coming. That's going to include flu patients, pneumonia patients, and COVID-19 patients all in one. So I need to have my employees together, my staff together, so that I can send out those employees to those needed areas to work. I do have facilities that I'm working with now, and I have employees that I'm working with with, but I want to build my team a little more so that I can send those individuals out in several different states, not just in Georgia and the surrounding states, but I want to try to get some people to Texas, California, and Detroit, Michigan also. So I'm going to be doing a hiring process, and this is going to be the busy months coming up in September, October, November, and December, maybe starting October. So I'm going to be looking for an assistant also. I do have seasonal assistants that I have come in when there's a busy season, surge, end of the year, flu, pneumonia, winter season. I do have someone to come in and help me out with some of my systems and the things that I have going on, being that I'm building and growing every day. But this is the life as a staffing agency owner. It gets a little more in depth, but this is pretty much the basic. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you would please hit like and subscribe to my channel so that you can hear more and learn more about how to start a staffing agency, what it takes to start a staffing agency, and all things healthcare, because I am your guru. And thank you for tuning in today. Bye-bye.